souvenir of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. Oh, my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf.
Nothing random about this call. Either they got the outcome in practice or saw something in the game film that convinced them this call could work. That's called a gross miscalculation on their end, and it cost them dearly.
Now this is a new concept. They are set up to punt on second down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Colts take over first down again at the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 45. One. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get a perfect start. They've got up 6-0.
It's old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. They showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop check.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he made his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
He's dropping back to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. The one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready?
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Get it. Let go.
Up the middle, Blue. They have the first down and even more. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Okay, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready? Go.
Setting up to throw. One screen here to Blue. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go.
Right up the gut. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Brought in. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, Franklin. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Great throw defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Blue 32. Check, huh?
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On the double.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Set. 33. Yellow. Cut, cut.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Down. Black. 95. Cut, cut.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He has this down to the 34. Big gain, 14 on the play. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts now lead by 10. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the give, it's Blue. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you can take it in the NFL.
27-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Looking in the air here. To the left, he's got a roll. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Gain of 5. First down, Cowboys.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a one-score game in the first half. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready. 50. Green. Set.
He's going to throw it. Throw complete to Warren. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 22. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
52 Blue. Set. Cut.
Here's the snap on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Go check. Go check. Come on. Go.
Blue gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Back to throw now. Catch made over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback is man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. There he is on 3rd and short. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Panther Street. Panther Street. 19 charge.
On first down, it's Blue. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Just 1 minute, 55 seconds left as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Let's go now. Ready.
Handoff now to the receiver. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Just keep on continuing the evolution of wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, Kate. Then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, strike. Cougar 19.
A 3rd down run with Blue. Not going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 6. Ready.
Blue goes up and over for the touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
17. Colts 14.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Set punt. 10 black.
the play fake. He'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down Colts.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ready? Break.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check, huh?
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. They'll get about 6 on this one, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready? Ready.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Down. Ready?
Here's Brown again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Pick up a 5 on that play. That is good for an Indianapolis first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
And they're on 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Bronk, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Go!
Now it's blue. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 33, blue, check. Set.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready?
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Look, ready.
He'll look to throw. It's complete to Johnston, out right. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 50, green.
Dropping back to throw. He's got Pierce. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Hut.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw here. Into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ready up.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Set.
From the gun, a gift to Brown. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These Big D tackles in this league. They love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Ready!
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go! Blue, 32. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. That throw finds Johnston. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Good moving try, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Down. 52 Blue. Ready?
Back now, pressure coming. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Brown. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Ready.
Gets it again. And he won't get it done here as they close in on him for the loss.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
To the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
Brown. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
Kate, you could just kind of feel it. That was a challenge this defense took personally. You want to run it at us? You're going to try to run it at me? I'm going to stuff it before you get started.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Colts ready to kick this one away. And away we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Going with Blue here. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Come on.
Running this one left. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Get it. Ready.
They're throwing it. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready up.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Working now from the gun. And by Arroyo in the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, Dallas.
Ready. Set.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Down. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey. Let go.
Trying the right side. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Up the middle, Blue. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
24,
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He spins right by him. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll run again with Brown. He'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Throwing on 2nd. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. He has the burst over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set, ready. 45, white. Ready, ready.
Looking on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Okay, break.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
it's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Cowboys' 9-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Down. 10 black. Set cut.
Brown on the inside give. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. They kept Kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3. Ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. One more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Down. Ready.
On the give, it's Blue. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to George Pickens. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On the jump.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing now. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We'll start the drive with Blue. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here we go. Start, go.
Setting up to pass. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
With 45 seconds showing on that clock, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
A gain of 15. And the Cowboy 1st down.
He gets the handoff. It's inside the 10. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
60, box, Panthers 60, Panthers 79 Broncos. Ready.
Here he is to throw. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Hey, check that. Here we go. Here we go. 18. No. No. Ready, ready.
Blue. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Cut.
They'll come out throwing. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green.
Here's a throw. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Come on, set. 10 black. Set.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Set, hut, smash, red. 52, blue. Slide, blue. Hut, hut.
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. Oh, what a play! He pulls in the Hail Mary and wins this game! For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off touchdown, and even rarer does it happen on that